What's up guys, welcome to iFitness. Just a quick gym vlog today covering chest and biceps and just some basic exercises you can implement into your routine. First exercise we're covering is the flat bench press. Now the flat bench press is probably one of the most well-known chest exercises and probably the best mass builder and strength builder for the chest. In terms of technique on this one, you can either go shoulder width apart, which will isolate more your triceps, or you can go a little bit wider, which will target the chest. You want to have the bar all the way down to the chest within an inch, all the way back up, but don't lock your elbows fully out, because if you do that, it takes it straight into the chest and puts it onto your joints, and you don't want that. As you can see, my technique isn't perfect in this one, just purely because I can't go right down to the bottom of the chest because of previous exercise. My chest is absolutely knackered. So, but you get the point anyway, guys. Straight down to within an inch of the chest, straight up to the top, but don't lock out fully, and that's your perfect form there. Rep range 4 to 6 for strength and 8 to 12 for size. Exercise 2 is the incline bench press. In terms of technique, this one, guys, is pretty much the same as the bench press. The same form, all the way down within your chest, straight up without fully locking out. Again, the rep range is 4 to 6 for strength and 8 to 12 for size. But it is literally exactly the same. This is just focusing more on the upper chest, trying to build that sort of bulk just below the collarbone, whereas the bench press is focusing sort of the middle part of it. Also with this one, make sure you pinch your shoulder blades together and put a little bit of an arch in your back while keeping your bum on the bench though. This will just increase the tension on the chest and really focus it rather than including your deltoids. Next exercise is cable flies. With cable flies, it's more of a pump sort of exercise used at the end of a workout. So you're sort of looking at 10 to 15 reps on this one. You want to be keeping your shoulder blades pinched back together as well, and you want to be going sort of downwards rather than in front of you. Going in front of you is going to sort of include your deltoids, obviously, aka your shoulders. So you want to be going down and really squeezing the chest and contracting it. This is just designed to pump the muscle at the end of the chest workout and really get that last bit of blood going in there. Also to note, this one is focusing on the lower part of the chest. Onto the fourth exercise. This is the low pulley cable flies. The same as the normal flies, except this one is reversed. You're going upwards instead of downwards. So instead of working the lower part of the chest, this is working the upper part just below the collarbone. Again, it's just designed for a pump. So again, 10 to 15 reps. You're just trying to force every last bit of blood into the muscle, just to kill it basically at the end of your chest workout. So as you can see in the video, it's pretty straightforward, but just make sure you keep your elbows locked. You don't want to be including your arms in this, it's just the chest doing all the work. It can be a bit tricky, this one, for the new person who's just starting out, so if you want to do it, ask your gym instructor to show you how it's done properly. Fifth exercise we're looking at, guys, is standing barbell curl, probably one of the most popular bicep curl exercises there are. Again with this one, standing up straight, shoulders back, elbows tucked in, and make sure you're not swinging the weight. If you're swinging it, it's too heavy and you want to drop it down. You want to keep it controlled form in this one, all the way down to the bottom, all the way to the top, squeezing the bicep through the whole motion. This should be a stable exercise in any bicep routine, as it is probably one of the best mass builders out there. Next bicep exercise we're looking at is a standing hammer curl. The standing hammer curl is purely designed to stretch the head of the bicep to give you that really long, full look on the bicep. Again, for form wise, slow and controlled, tensing the muscle all the way up, all the way down, keeping your shoulders pinned back and your chest sticking out, and keep your elbows locked in place. You don't want your elbows moving, or again you're going to start swinging it and it's going to take the concentration away from the biceps. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward to do. Just make sure you keep your elbows locked and try not to swing as much as possible. If you do find yourself swinging, then just drop the weight down a little bit. Remember guys, leave your ego at the door. You don't need it in the gym, it's only going to get you injured. Okay guys, the next exercise is the bent over concentration curls, aka the Arnie curls. This was made famous by Arnie because he was always seen doing them in the gym, and it was one of his favourites. So again, this is just focusing on the head of the muscle, trying to stretch it. So very similar to the standing hammer curls, and it will be very similar to the next one, but it's going to give you that all-rounded sort of thick look on the bicep. Repeat this one on both sides, and remember to keep your back straight. Last but not least is a machine concentration curl. This one is very similar to the one I've just shown you, but you're on a machine obviously, and it's just enabling you to get the stretch at a different angle. I did a drop set on this one, so it's 3 consecutive sets, one after the other, while dropping the weight, allowing me to just burn out any last bit of energy in the muscle. So as you can see, straightforward really. Just make sure that you go all the way down to the bottom, so your elbows are straight out and then straight to the top. That allows a full stretch on the bicep. And that's it for this episode, guys. So it's just a few exercises that you can implement into your routine just to mix it up a little bit. There will be more coming over the coming weeks, and I'll probably be uploading videos probably every Sunday we're looking at. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and if you've got any comments, leave it down in the bottom. My Twitter and Snapchat will be in the description again, so if you have any questions, you can get hold of me. Cheers, guys.